Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal discovering what it would take to pull off Jules Kounde transfer, and then we're going to look at Arsenal beginning talks to sign Dani Ceballos' replacement, with Granit Xhaka also set to go. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal discover what it would take to pull off Jules Kounde transfer. So the reports are stating that the French centre-back Jules Kounde would be the ideal signing for the Gunners' defence, but he may just be out of reach for Mikel Arteta's side this summer. Arsenal are reportedly keen on Sevilla's central defender Jules Kounde to bolster their centre-back options, although their lack of Champions League football is thought to be a major stumbling block to any potential deal, according to The Athletic. Centre-backs are hard to come by in North London since David Luiz's exit from the Emirates Stadium, with the Gunners down to a bare-bones contingent of Gabriel Magalhaes, Rob Holding, Callum Chambers and Pablo Mari. The club have been perceived as relatively top-heavy in recent years, boasting the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexandre Lacazette up top, while suffering in defence. Although recruiting Gabriel Magalhaes and Kieran Tierney were certainly steps in the right direction, business will need to be done in that department before the start of next season, but they may have to pursue more modest targets than the highly coveted Jules Kounde, who clearly holds Champions League football in high regard. The discovery by Arsenal should, above all else, serve as an incentive to perform to their true potential next season, and a reminder of the benefits that Champions League qualification can bring. Manchester City attempted to sign Jules Kounde last summer amidst their well-publicised centre-back hunt, which included an attempt to sign Napoli's Kalidou Koulibaly. The Blues failed to agree a deal with Sevilla and Jules Kounde, eventually opting for Ruben Diaz from Benfica. He was recently awarded Premier League Player of the Year. Jules Kounde has a £69 million release clause in his contract, a big ask for any club even without factoring in the financial implications of the COVID-19 pandemic, although it is believed that Sevilla would be listen to reasonable offers for the Frenchman. The player has built up a fantastic relationship with the Spanish side since his club record transfer from Bordeaux in 2019. Meanwhile, Monchi, Sevilla's director of football, has pledged not to stand in the player's way if a great offer came in for them. The 22-year-old's stock could be set to rise further still after his call-up to the French national team for the European Championship. The tournament will be his first involvement with the senior team, having made his debut in a warm-up friendly against Wales last week, while being selected over the likes of Dayot Upamecano and Aymeric Laporte to form parts of the uber-competitive French centre-back contingent is a worthy accolade in itself. There is no doubt that Jules Kounde is a player that Arsenal would benefit from signing. This latest report signifies that the Gunners cannot rely solely on their history to compete for the continent's best young talent. So it looks like Arsenal discover what it would take to pull off Jules Kounde transfer, and Jules Kounde is someone that's been a sensation for Sevilla, someone that's helped them win the Europa League final once again, and someone that is seen as a David Luiz replacement. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal begin talks to sign Dani Ceballos' replacement, with Granit Xhaka also set to go. So the reports are stating that Arsenal reportedly made a move to replace the departed Dani Ceballos. Arsenal have begun talks to sign Udinese midfielder Rodrigo de Paul, according to reports. Arsenal claims to want to sign de Paul as a direct replacement for Dani Ceballos. Spain international Dani Ceballos has returned to Real Madrid after having 2 seasons on loan at the Emirates. Dani Ceballos has already stated his desire to play in La Liga again, so will not be returning to Arsenal in any capacity this summer. The 24-year-old made 77 appearances for the Gunners across his 2 campaigns in North London. Arsenal also set to lose Granit Xhaka, who is closing in on a move to Serie A side Roma. Granit Xhaka is set to sign a 5-year deal with Roma to leave Arsenal needing to fill 2 positions. The likes of Wolves star Ruben Neves and Brighton ace Iva Bissouma have been linked with moves to Arsenal. Neves or Bissouma would be more of a direct replacement for Granit Xhaka. However, the more attack-minded Dani Ceballos could be replaced by Rodrigo de Paul. Italian football expert Ekrem Kounde claims also have initiated talks with Udinese over a potential deal for De Paul. Kounde tweeted, "Also have started talks with Udinese for Rodrigo de Paul. They plan to complete the absence of Dani Ceballos with Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul is an Argentine international who has played for Udinese since 2016. He started his career in Argentina with Racing Club before moving to Europe with Valencia in 2014. The 27-year-old scored 9 goals and registered 9 assists in Serie A last season. Those statistics blow Dani Ceballos at Arsenal out of the water. Dani Ceballos failed to score in 49 Premier League appearances for the Gunners, registering 2 assists. Kounde does not mention how much Udinese may consider selling De Paul for. He still has 3 years remaining on his current contract with the Italian club. Leeds United were interested in signing De Paul last summer following their promotion to the Premier League, but failed to get a deal over the line. Speaking in May, De Paul said he was relaxed about his future and is currently happy at Udinese. There's been a lot of talk, but I'm relaxed about it, he told The Athletic. My focus is on the next game. It's not easy to leave here. At Udinese, it's a family. The club provides you with everything, even the simplest things, so you can concentrate on your football." So it looks like Arsenal have begun talks to sign Dani Ceballos' replacement in the form of Rodrigo de Paul, and he was someone that Arsenal fans were seeing as a priority signing in the January transfer window as that long-term replacement to Mesut Ozil, and now he has came back again where Arsenal have now started to begin talks with Udinese, to begin talks with Rodrigo de Paul's agent, with Rodrigo de Paul himself. So when it comes to Rodrigo de Paul, he's someone that is pretty much a one-man squad when it comes to Udinese. He pretty much carries Udinese, and he's the captain of Udinese. He pretty much prevents them from getting relegated. So when it comes to Rodrigo de Paul, he knows how to take the leadership qualities. He knows how to have a large responsibility, and he's someone that can probably take that ball from midfield and try and get a goal or try and provide an assist, something that also have been lacking goals from midfield. But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace. Thank you for watching the video. At least we have something important to celebrate. A record 14th FA Cup win last year. Make sure you click the special link that I've put in the description and comment FA Cup if you bought one. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe, click one of the videos on the screen right now, and I'll see you there.